Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Bearable Bull here. And I got this aggressively average content for you today, as this bull run is all the way fucking back. We are ready for upwards price momentum after months of consolidation, and this is off the heels of Eric Balkunis stating that he is increasing his odds that a spot Ethereum ETF approval is going to be passed to 75%, up from 25%. It was stated that an SEC decision deadline is this week for a spot Ethereum ETF. And the crypto market has reacted absolutely positively, with Bitcoin bypassing $71,000. This is absolutely fantastic, as we see that the prices for the crypto market are ready to reach a new all-time high yet again. And here we have Ethereum ready to hit a new all-time high as well. Currently, Ethereum is at $36,000, previously hitting $4,000 off this ETF news. And we are now in bullish territory. We have the confirmation. The charts have screamed about it. And Blockchain Backer recently posted earlier today, "Ask and you shall receive," as he was asking for the markets to give us a bypassing of some fib retracement levels. And later in the day, off this ETF news, we received just that. The crypto market, and I believe specifically for altcoins, is about to rip. And in unison with the activation of this ETF news, the fucking bear has returned. Bearableguy 123 stated, "Patience and perseverance have a magical effect, before which difficulties disappear and obstacles vanish. Send my shitcoin to the fucking moon, bear." It's been 6 years of this fuckery. I am tired, and I'm ready for my XRP to take off. This is absolutely the reality of the situation. People in the market just want to see their XRP go up in value. We need our clarity. We need our positive momentum. The XRP community needs to come back together stronger than ever. And if you guys forgot, please watch my 100 Reasons Why XRP Will Hit New All-Time Highs in 2024 video. It's a 3-hour 100 Reasons Why video of all the compilation you need to be confident that XRP will do this year. I took the time and took 2 weeks out of my life to put this together because, quite frankly, it's oh so important. A compilation like this does not exist on YouTube anywhere, only right here on this channel. And the reason I did this is to make it through the bear market, so that people don't quit right before the magic happens. The magic has arrived. And despite the fact that I don't like reciting riddles on my channel, I don't like the meme culture in crypto, I do have to say this. The XRP army has one opportunity to fix this problem. We need to bring the fun back to this community. And this stupid cartoon bear, while I do believe it was partially toxic because people were misinterpreting bullshit riddles as their investment thesis, it was pretty entertaining and fun. The SEC lawsuit sucked the life out of the XRP community, but right now we're on the precipice of price. We are ready for it. We're going to get it. And with that, the fun must return. And here, what I want to do is I want to play a clip from the CEO of Jupiter Exchange, Meow, letting all of you know that in order to be a strong community, you must not kill the fun. You actually need to embrace it. And shit, if no one else is gonna do it, I'll be the one. Let's bring it back. Because with price, all of this toxic community behavior will subside, as we're well on our way to becoming the new 1%.
To come and network. Networking isn't how you make money. Networking isn't how you build businesses. And for the first time, I saw what a hater looked like. I saw what a loser that talks on the internet looked like. And I just laughed because I'm like, I don't care about these people's opinion. When that happens often in crypto, there's a lot of opinions, and it usually comes from the bottom. It usually comes from the little gremlin trolls under the bridge that have a lot to say, but when you put them in the action, they can't compete. So for the builders, for the people that are in the trenches, remember that, yeah, you're going to get the bullets sent at you, but you also have to remember who's on the other side of the screen. And it usually is somebody who's not worth considering. It's not an opinion that's worth observing. And bro, I look at the best athletes in the world. I look at the best entrepreneurs in the world. They get shit on all the time. You look at the likes of Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, LeBron James, Michael Jordan. You look at Steve Jobs. You look at Henry Ford. You look at the top entrepreneurs in history. They all got shit on. It's part of the equation. And if you can outstand that pressure and understand that with integrity, you can build dope shit, you don't really have to worry about the opinions and the fear, uncertainty, doubt that is cast upon you by some little bullshit tweet. And oftentimes a lot of builders, they forget the amount of love that they get, you know, and they always focus and they always focus on that 0.00001% shit post
because they're so aggressive.
Yeah. But the love is just so much deeper, and you materialize it through sitting down with your community, like Meow said, listening to them, and then never betraying their trust and building that out long term.
So to that point, right? It's like I think you can understand FUD in two ways, right? You can understand, you really have to use the FUD properly, okay? Because it's actually really important that you use the FUD and try to understand. Okay, is it legit? Is it not true? Is it true? But you take the key things. Take the personal out of the FUD. Very, very important. Take the personal out of the FUD. Understand mob psychology, right? Understand misinformation. Understand sometimes it's real information, sometimes it's truth in there, right? So I think what you want to do is just simple, right? So you handle FUD in three ways, right? Number one, you've three-step process, okay? For fun. Number one, no, I'm serious, man. Because I got pretty good at it. Right? Number one, you take the personal of it, right? You do not allow yourself to be destroyed by FUD, right? Very important. And the second thing you do is that you go, hey, all right, is this
Just the first, you're saying you don't allow that, but like how concretely do you do that? Do you think you build like with higher testosterone level? Do you do something?
No, you sleep. People, sleep is underrated. I think we all talk about drugs and everything. I think sleep is underrated. Sleep is the best. You see a FUD, go to sleep. I'm not kidding, I'm serious. You see a FUD, go to sleep. You know? Yeah. Just wake up in the morning, fine. I'm not kidding, that's the best. I concretely, guys, go to sleep, okay? And then secondly is that you figure out, you learn what is misinformation. Because FUD is often something that happened, someone taking things that are out there, right, and spreading it, right? And miming it, right? So don't get angry. Understand the game. Don't hate the game, right? You can choose to hate on him for doing something, but understand the game. You say, oh, this is how it works. So take that as a lesson to learn, right? If you go into a fight, you get punched in the face. Do you cry about it? No, you don't. What did I do that allowed someone to punch me? Right? You say, because
you always take responsibility.
Great, that's right. So second, take responsibility, right? Realize that if you got punched in the face, right? You can cry about him punching you in the face, but the truth is that you let him punch you in the face. So you did something, right? You didn't communicate properly. You were careless, right? Something, right? So that's the second thing you do, right? So you learn that lesson. You got punched, it's painful, take it. Take the fucking lesson. You already got punched, right? Take the fucking lesson, right? And then the third thing you do is that, okay, you talk to the community, right? Because your community gets affected by FUD too, right? They get affected by FUD, right? And then what you want to do is just simple, right? It's that you don't want to do that Do Kwan. Do Kwan handled it wrong, right? Do Kwan basically got his community to bully away the FUD, right? Don't do that, right? Never rally your community to try to block off FUD. No. Address it with them, right? Discuss them with it, right? Go like get on a Twitter space, right? Get on a Discord thing and show them the fucking tweet, right? And say this is what they're saying. This is how I think about it. What do you guys think about it, right? So I feel like then they build trust, right? They build trust, you know, right? But then if you just blanket, you ignore it, or if you ignore it and stuff, or if you ignore it, or if you pretend it doesn't exist, or you try to rally your supporters or your token holders to kind of shoot them, right? Then you are not you're not reacting properly. I think yeah. And
Now, ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of truth that we can take away from that. But first, follow When the Shift Happens on YouTube. Please subscribe, because that was a fantastic interview, and he has additional great crypto interviews on his channel. Great job, my friend. As here, I have been recommending Jupiter on my channel for a while now, and have been in this baby since 50 cents, patiently waiting the moon mission it will take us on. Ladies and gentlemen, how many different points did Meow identify that the XRP community is absolutely guilty of? Too many people, on the guise of fact-checking, want to shoot down the fun in the community, as opposed to being polite and engaging and saying, hey, you may have gotten this little factoid wrong here. This is actually the case. Why are we shooting down the fun? Are people so discouraged because the SEC fucked us thoroughly and the price hasn't gone up that you're going to kill the very thing that made the XRP army so beautiful? Yes, it's a cult. That is what creates a culture. Culture is important in crypto. If you don't have a cult that creates a culture, you don't have a crypto ecosystem. And right now, the XRP community has the potential to revive itself, bring back the fun, while also enabling the fact checkers. If you guys want to be polite and not be some self-righteous nerds behind keyboards talking developer speak and shooting down the fun. 99% of people don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If there's some factoid that people get wrong, you could be polite in the comments and saying, actually, this is what it is, not by trying to shoot down everything. I get it. There is misinformation spread. I get it. Real information is more important. But XRP is still at 50 cents even with you tweeting real information. While Solana's going to new all-time highs on meme coins and cats and bullshit tokens. So who's really winning? Ladies and gentlemen, people are taking themselves too seriously. But what do I know? I'm just some anonymous fuck on the internet that likes saying aggressively average every single day. What do I know about culture in regards to crypto and being one of the most watched XRP content creators in the world? I must not know shit. Or maybe you should heed my warning. Bearableguy 123. Send my fucking bags. Riddlers, decipher your bullshit riddles to the moon and beyond. Developers, keep fucking building on the community. Content creators, do your best to put out as accurate information as possible. And if you get something wrong, just be honest about it, say my bad, and keep it pushing. We need to do better. We can do better. We have gone through the worst turmoil any crypto community has gone through, and we're gonna come back like a phoenix rising out of the ashes into the new 1%. Brad Garlinghouse's John Deaton leading the way. Ripple getting cleared of all allegations. You have to embody being a multimillionaire and even a billionaire before you get there. But right now, the XRP community is exuding poverty mindsets. This is the moment where we change. As we're going into the next phase of the bull run, acknowledge all the things Meow stated. Act in accordance with community building. And I promise you, you will be rewarded. We all have a role to play. And I'm playing mine to the best of my ability. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Bearable Bull here. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you all heed my warning, as I'm doing my best every single day. As always, I appreciate every single one of you. Now I'll be back tomorrow with another video.
At some point, there will be a new chair of the SEC, and I think that'll be a good thing for the American people.
There were a couple of interesting things after that Bitcoin ETF was approved in that statement. One, and I paraphrase here, was effectively Gary Gensler saying, just because we allowed the Bitcoin ETF, don't think we're now going to allow a bunch of other crypto assets. The second interesting thing was the price of Ether skyrocketed immediately after, on hopes that there could now next be an ETH ETF. What are the chances of that?
I think it's a certainty. I think
This year?
I'm not going to put a horizon on the time, but I think there will be other ETFs for sure.
An XRP one?
There will be other ETFs for sure.
but an XRP one?
I love this game we play. Look, I am very
That's the last time I lost.
That's fine. But look, the sad part of that reality is we have a Bitcoin ETF only because a U.S. court said to the SEC, you're being arbitrary and capricious in your application of the law. What would be sad is if every ETF had to go through that same journey and for Gary Gensler to get smacked down by the U.S. court system again.